All right, everybody, thanks for coming back. Today I am doing a workout that is focused on the modified ACFT. So the modified ACFT is given to those that are on some type of permanent profile that still need to complete the ACFT. What the modified ACFT consists of, you have to do, are required to do. You can attempt all 6 events, but you are required to do at least 3 events, okay? So the 2 events that you have to complete if you're on the modified ACFT are the max deadlift, okay, the 3-rep max deadlift, and then the sprint drag carry. And then you are required to complete one of the 3 kind of cardio events, which is swim 1,000 meters, bike 15,000 meters, and row 5,000 meters, okay? So what I chose today is row the 5,000 meters. And I mixed that up with some of the, the maximum deadlift kind of workout, and I mixed it up with the sprint drag carry workout. So what I did is I had basically 20 rounds of a clock that's counting 2 minutes and 30 seconds. So it'll be 20 rounds of 2 minutes and 30 seconds. The first 2 minutes and 30 seconds, I am rowing to 500 meters, okay? Now, right here, I'm rowing at about a 2 minute and 10 to 12 pace. So I hopped off. Every time I hopped off before that first 2 minute and 30 seconds counted down, I had about 19 to 20 seconds of rest, okay? And if you kind of look at what I'm doing there, when you're rowing, what you want to do is, especially if you're rowing for a long period of time. So imagine you're doing the ACFT, you got to row that 5,000 meters. You don't want to smoke yourself, right? You're not trying to sprint. So what I'm doing is I found my pace. My pace, for a good pace for me over a long period of time, is anywhere between 2 minutes and 10 seconds to 2 minutes and 15 seconds per 500 meter row. I can do that comfortably. I'm not killing myself. So right here, as you watch me, I'm taking nice deep breaths. I'm staying in control. I'm pulling back that handle and almost pausing for a second before I return to allow that flywheel to go ahead and get those meters. And what that does is that allows me to just maintain control, not get out of control, so that I can finish, whatever the workout is. All right, so you can't see the clock here, but I hopped off with about 19 seconds left. So I'm resting until you hear that 3, 2, 1. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna sprint down and back 25 meters. I'm going to grab the sled, and I'm going to drag the sled. So that sled right there is about 25 pounds, just the sled. I got a 45 and a 25, so that brings me to about 95 pounds. And of course, the prescribed sled weight is 90 pounds. I'm making do with what I got in the gym, right? And that's what I suggest that you all do too. If you're in a regular gym, if you're in a CrossFit gym, if you're buying your own equipment, kind of make do with what you got so that you can at least train the elements, conditioning, your body to get ready for, this workout or the ACFT, okay? After the sled, I'm going to come back and I'm going to grab the kettlebells. These 2 kettlebells that you see there, those are 44-pound kettlebells. And man, I tell you what, my hamstrings were just smoked, right? But that's the reason why we do this, right? Because we want to condition our body to, do things under fatigue. I mean, that's the whole purpose of why we switched over to the ACFT, is to get our body ready for warrior task and battle drills, right? Doing things under fatigue. Imagine if you're on the battlefield or you have to drag a buddy or, whatever, okay? You have to get your body to get used to working under fatigue. As it says in the manual that just came out, hey, part of this workout is also mental, okay? It's not just, just the physical aspect, it's the mental, which means that, the Army is saying to us, like, hey, how are you going to, when you're tired, how are you going to mentally push yourself? Can you mentally push yourself? All right, so as you see, I went ahead and did the kettlebell drag, the kettlebell carry down and back, and then I finished with 10 kettlebell deadlifts, and that's to simulate the max deadlift, okay? It's not as heavy. Those kettlebells are 44 pounds. It's not as heavy as your max deadlift, but it does get your body conditioned to working in that space, conditioned to doing that deadlift, from the side grip and not that front grip like your traditional deadlift. Here I'm resting. Every round I finished with about 55 to 60 seconds of rest, which is good. All right. And I went ahead and repeated this 10 times. So 2 minutes at 2.5 minutes for the row, and then 2.5 minutes to complete the sprint, the drag, the carry, and the 10 deadlifts. Okay. Anyway, guys, appreciate you watching. Just try this workout. You can modify it in any way you need to. Again, use the equipment that you need to, and have fun.